In today's episode we are going to start this freaking small engine. Yeah, I'm going to put some oil in there, I'm going to remove the spark plugs, install the battery, and we are going to crank the engine to see what's happening. So yeah, let's do that. We have in here all three spark plugs dry and everything is just fine, are just rusted in here, but that's no problem. I've put the oil in there, I'm going to install the battery, and we are going to give it a crank. Let's do this, let's see. Now with spark plugs. The beast is alive, so it's running. I didn't let it run because I will check everything, and I don't want to run the engine without the exhaust. Oh, it's running. Let's put more stuff together and give it a try again. And of course it started to rain again. Yeah, so I've put the exhaust just a little bit in order to be a little bit quieter for my neighbors. Yeah, I'm using, by the way, this broken oh my god, how is this called, throttle body. Yeah, this throttle body from the new engine. I'm using the coil pack from this engine, the spark plugs, everything from this engine. So now let's give it a test. I think I've plugged everything. Yeah, the alternator is not plugged, climate control and stuff like that, but on the engine side everything is plugged. The vacuum for the throttle body is plugged. Let's see how now the car starts. I'm not going to let the car idle because it's a very small engine, is going to be hot very quick, and I don't want to have any other problems. Nice, the oil light is not on, that's very good. It idles perfect. It's kind of strange, we don't have any check light. Oh yeah, the water, we don't have any water, but it's kind of strange because we don't have any light for the alternator for the battery. Okay, so anyway, the car is idling. I hope this engine won't smoke. No, it's just normal. Yeah, that's normal. Nice. Yeah, and it's running quite normal with that broken plug from the throttle body. Okay, so I'm gonna shut the car now, and I'm going to put everything else together before it's going to rain again. Finally, after 4 days, yeah, this is after 4 days, because has rained non-stop 3 days, I think. And on the 4th day I wanted to put everything back. I'm not sure where I've left you. I've installed the alternator, yeah, compressor, cat with the exhaust shield and everything. And when I wanted to install the tensioner, this is the original, yeah, the tensioner, I had a small problem. As you can see, this hole in here, it shouldn't be a hole. It should look like this. Where is the, oh, the other side. Like this, yeah, you have to put a T45, I think, or T50 in order to press it to install the belt, yeah. But in my case, this star pattern has rounded, and I couldn't press it anymore, and I wanted to do to thread the hole, yeah, but without any success. So I had to buy a new one. So belt is done, yeah. As you can see, everything is okay, put together, yeah. Now I just have to put T50, yeah, in here. I'm not sure if I can do this with one hand and with the other one filming. I'm going to put the camera to show you after that. I have to press to the left, I think, yeah, here, this direction, yeah, and I just have to take that pin out, yeah. You basically you won't have any pin in here. You have this pin just when you buy this part as new, because it's already tensioned in order to install the belt, yeah. So let's do this. The next small problem is that I didn't put any sign on these two hoses, and I'm not sure now which one goes up and which one goes down, yeah. We have one in here and the second one in there, yeah. One goes on the radiator up and the other one down, and I didn't put any sign on them, but there's no problem because the radiator should mount just one way, and these two should fit. And I'm pretty sure that we can replace this later if something is backwards or stuff like that. But now I'm going to put the radiator, put the water as is, yeah, and I can follow if I have any leaks now before I put the front of the car. Radiator and condenser assembly is together installed. I put the pipes for the climate control, this one in here, the water hoses, and like I've said, I'm not sure this is the right order. It might this go on the other side, and it might hold the radiator closer to the engine. I'm not sure for now, but I've put all the clamps everywhere. Now we are going to pour some water and we are going to start the car in order to see if we have any leaks. we have water a little bit more because it's going to circulate and it's going to be low for sure. For now we don't have any leaks, but we have to start the car first to see when the pumps is going to make some pressure, if we have leaks or not. But for now everything seems to be okay, so let's give it a test. Okay. Oh yeah, it's going to be loud because I didn't tighten completely the exhaust. Oh, that's loud. So normal idle, no lights on the dash. We have some smoke. Oh yeah, from the... Oh, that's not good from the exhaust. Why from here? Okay, I have to check that. Oh yeah, it's coming from there and it's going up. But no leaks. The belt is spinning the right way. Okay, we can put the front of the car, and I have to go under the car to tighten the exhaust. Exhaust installed, headlights, the connectors, everything, yeah. Now I'm going to check from underneath if we have any kind of leaks. The belt seems to be okay, no smoke from nowhere, and I think this is the right setup because the cables are not tight or too loose. Yeah, I think this is the right setup because of the curvature of the hose. Yeah, and now we have some smoke from the exhaust. It's quite normal. Yeah, it's quite normal. The water is still above the max level. Yeah, I have to start the heater in the car and to see if it's going to take out all the air from the system. Yeah, okay, now we have 90 degrees. Yeah, but we still don't have any warm air yet, so that means we've put something other way around. Okay, finally we have warm air. Yeah, we have heat, the temperature is steady, you can see in there, idle's perfect, no smoke at all. So this swap is done. I've almost put everything back together. I have to put the bumper correctly, and we are done with this car. And it's done, boys. Yeah, this is the next day. As you can see, the car is put together. I've moved it on this side of the house. Yeah, underneath we don't have any kind of leak. That's good. Yeah, that's always should be like this. I've put the front end, I've aligned everything. I didn't film anything because it was so dark yesterday, and I work on the light, and I wouldn't have any good footage filming night. Yeah, So anyway, everything is put back together. Let me show you the engine bay. Oh, I didn't tell you that it's freezing cold outside. So just a second, I hope this works. Yeah, works. So I put that correctly back together. So we have an air filter box now. Everything is like original. As you can see, we have the seals from the engine cellar. We have some markings in here, and everything is dry, no leaks, like I've said. And the car is sitting here for a few hours, 8 or 9 hours from yesterday. Let's start the car. Oh, cold, man. It's almost winter. So yep, starts no problem. As you can see, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. That's working nice. So job done. We are done with this car. Let's leave it a little bit to run, to warm. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave the car run for a few days before the owner will take it back, because I want to burn all the smoke that is coming from the exhaust. Anyway, and this job is done. I hope you enjoyed this series, this build, yeah, this repair in fact. So if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.